Hello everyone, today we are testing Sabre. Toby, future rear, very limited, very bad for fighter, future top, nothing, future side, okay, at front is nice. 1/1 missile. Shields 89. And did we lose something? Was this something from our ship? We are at 90.07. Components. Okay, thruster 98, not a thruster 97, but everything else at max. 1/2 missile. Shield 76, this didn't sound good. We are at 86.73. Components. Okay, we have Canon 1919. We have thrusters 94, 95. Still looking good. And we have our guns. 1/3 missile. Shields 75. Components. Gun 14. Everything else at max. We are at 85.90. 2/3 missiles. Shields 56. Weapon system destroyed. Components. Okay, thruster 94. Everything else at max. Okay, we lost both guns, left and right, of the cockpit. We are at 70.27. 3/3 missiles. The two memes explain why I do this, and I use missiles and torpedoes as my yardsticks. In my tests with ships in standard loadout and high alpha damage, Sabre is roughly on the same level toughness-wise as the Gladius, not as tough as the Warden. Let's take a look at a patch comparison. I've did off Sabre from 2.6.3 until today, and she can now survive 2/3 missiles, was killed by 2/3 missiles in 3.18, but I noticed that for a while now there's a lot of variation, so this might just be identical, and I think it is. Would I go into battle in a Sabre in 3.19? In PvE, yes. In PvP, not really. Sabre was introduced with 4/1 shields. She was reduced to 3/1 shields in 3.2. And since 3.14, she only has 2/1 shields. Yeah, thinking in advance is not one of CRG's strengths. Sabre is double the price of a Gladius, but only has a little bit more firepower and is nowhere as agile than a Gladius than 3.14. Sabre is a stealth fighter, but stealth is pretty much broken since 3.14, CRG normalized components. Cockpit view when using head tracking in a Sabre is not good, very limited vision to the rear, nothing to the top. Sabre Raven has a much better cockpit view. When someone pays for the ship, here Intel paid for Raven, I guess he gets a good cockpit view. And now the fun part, CRG calls the Sabre a space superiority fighter, while she isn't really a good fighter since 3.14. Sabre was a fantastic fighter before 3.14, but since then she is a lame duck. If you are a very good pilot, you can still do alright in a Sabre in PvP, however, if you fight people with equal skill in an Arrow, Gladius or Blade, you will lose. We can only hope that one fine day Sabre will be a very good fighter again. My rating for Sabre in 3.19, taking into account how much you pay and how little you get, is a 3 out of 10. You can find a link to my spreadsheet and a lot more useful guides in the description below. I hope you found this interesting and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. This is very interesting. I noticed that the vehicles are exploding before the bomb does. Cyclone goes first, then Nova, and bomb doesn't really explode, it just vanishes. Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.